In Genoa City, tension is spilling over across several fronts. Sharon Newman is once again trying to step in as the caretaker and healer for her daughter, Mariah. She sees Mariah struggling with the emotional scars of her past, but instead of gratitude, Sharon's involvement stirs up resentment. Mariah snaps at her, essentially saying she doesn't want her mother's interference and threatens to pull away. This is painful for Sharon, who's always tried to guide Mariah, but it also shows that Mariah's trauma is deeper than Sharon realizes. The harder Sharon pushes, the more Mariah resists. This dynamic creates a rift, and it hints that Mariah's healing will need to come from within rather than from Sharon's constant attempts to fix her. Elsewhere, Lily Winters becomes the bearer of tragic news. Holden Novak hasn't yet heard about Damien Kane's fate in France, so Lily has the heavy responsibility of breaking it to him. His shock is immediate, leaving him shaken by how suddenly everything has changed. After that, Lily turns her attention to Kane. Their relationship is complicated at best, torn between genuine love, betrayals, and unfinished business. When she meets him, Kane insists he's determined to change. He wants to prove himself to her, to be the kind of man she could be proud of again. Lily listens and allows Kane to believe that there's a chance for reconciliation, but her intentions are layered. She's probing for information, using his emotions as leverage. The problem, of course, is that Kane's hope for a fresh start may reignite old feelings in her as well. What starts as manipulation could backfire emotionally, leaving both vulnerable. Meanwhile, Phyllis Summers has her own scheme running in parallel. She sits down with her son Daniel and confides in him about her secret alliance with Kane. Phyllis is always one to work in the shadows, and Daniel is torn between being shocked, frustrated, and protective of his mother. This adds another messy element to Kane's role in Genoa City, since he's caught between Phyllis, Lily, Victor, and his own ambitions. At the same time, Claire Newman happens to witness something she wasn't meant to see. She spots Audra Charles kissing Kyle Abbott. This moment instantly changes things. Claire has seen Audra manipulate situations before, but this time it's personal because Audra is supposed to be with Nate. Tired of watching Audra play games, Claire reaches her breaking point and decides she won't stay quiet. Now she holds a powerful card, evidence that Audra is betraying Nate. Claire could march straight to Nate and expose the kiss, or she could sit back and use it as leverage to corner Audra. Either way, Audra's carefully crafted image is at risk of unraveling. If Claire pushes forward, she could shatter Audra's relationship and disrupt her business ventures at the same time. On the Abbott side of the drama, Billy is secretly scheming behind the scenes. Outwardly, it might look like he's aligning himself with Kane, but in truth, Billy is positioning himself as an inside man to protect Jack and Jabot. Jack, however, is uneasy. He knows Billy's track record: impulsive, reckless, and prone to losing focus. Entrusting Jabot's fate to Billy makes Jack nervous, even though Billy insists he's in control this time. The tension only grows when Jack receives an unexpected invitation, possibly from Kane. Kane, after all, looks set to reject Victor's offer to join forces against the Abbotts, which complicates everything. Victor Newman, ever the master strategist, won't take rejection lightly. If Kane refuses him, Victor simply pivots. He recruits his own son Nick into the fight. This is a shocking move since Nick has often tried to stay out of Victor's power plays, preferring to live on his own terms. But with Victor's pressure and the looming threat from Kane, Nick finally agrees to step in. Sharon, however, is stunned when she sees Nick embracing Victor's ruthless side. She was just beginning to reconnect with him romantically, and now she's watching him become a soldier in his father's revenge campaign. For Sharon, this is a disturbing turn that could create serious strain in their relationship. Meanwhile, a lighter but still meaningful storyline unfolds as Christine prepares for her wedding. She turns to her friend Lauren for support, asking for her help with wedding details. This request could even lead to Lauren stepping in as matron of honor. Christine's excitement is clear, and with Danny also involved, the couple looks forward to their big day. These wedding plans provide a moment of joy amidst the surrounding chaos in Genoa City. On a darker note, Adam Newman finds himself reaching his limit. His frustrations with Chelsea boil over as she continues to defend Billy at every turn. For Adam, it feels like Chelsea undermines him constantly by taking Billy's side.